Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Carolina Hurricanes owner mode series. I do have a GM mode series if you're interested in that. Link in the description. But here we are. This is year 2. Obviously, not a good start. I didn't think it would be. I didn't think we'd make the playoffs this year. This is kind of a transition year if you kind of look at our team. I want to ask that you stay tuned to the end of the video where I'm going to give some updates and whatnot. So when you look at our team, I mean, not a bad top 6. Van de Veld's in for someone. Let's check that real quick, actually. He's in for Stepniak. So our team isn't that bad on offense. Defense is where we're not very good. I believe, actually, Hannafin. We don't have an awful team. I didn't expect us to make the playoffs, though. So it's kind of just a simming year. This is our last year in Carolina. You know, if we do bad, we leave the fans angry, but oh well. Then we are moving to Baltimore. We have all the plans in place for the Baltimore Vessels starting next season. So we just got to get this atrocious year over with. Draft a pretty high-end, probably defenseman. Maybe forward. Actually, probably forward. I get so, like, I mix up my two series. I say this all the time. I'm trying to think if we even have a top line center of the future. I'm not sure we do. I'm trying to think. I think we drafted McCown. I'm trying to think who we drafted last year, and it's really drawing a blank. I know in the Winnipeg series I drafted Veselainen or something along those lines. Let's just see real quick here, actually. Managed contracts. We're hopefully going to get to the trade deadline in this video. But we'll see. So when we're looking at the future of this team, I'm hitting the sort button for Madden, so I'm like, what the heck's going on? Okay, let's go with forwards first. Skinner, he can be our left wing, top line left wing for a while now. He's grown to an 89. Teravainen and Lindholm can both play top 6 in the future. I don't know if we're going to end up keeping both of them because they're both going to probably be second liners, and I don't want 2 playmakers on the second line. Because there's Rask too, actually. So at least one of these 3 aren't going to be super long term here, but we'll that out eventually. So really, we don't have any first liners here. Let's check in the system though. Okay, here we do. We did draft Comtois to be our first liner, but we need a sniper. Skinner, yes, but he's also left wing and he's a little bit older than the rest of the pack. So maybe a first line something that we're draft this year. We also Julien Gauthier or Gautier or whatever his name is. He might not turn into anything. No, knowing if these 3 are gonna turn into anything. Spears probably will actually. So our forward and core for the future is still kind of a little bit iffy. But when you look at our defensive core, here are our top 2. Hopefully, if Hannafin grows. You got Pesci and Slavin. That's more of like your top 6, hopefully. And then in the system, hopefully Bean and Fleury can be our top 4. Hopefully they develop. So our defensive core is looking pretty good. We could also draft the goalie this year. That's something we should really consider. Oftentimes you can get a decent, there's times you can get first liners in free agency, young ones. But a goalie, that's going to be hard to get. We're going to have to see about that. Maybe we make a trade for another first rounder. I know we have Stepniak we don't want for next year. We have some older defensemen. We're going to have to all take a look at this at the trade deadline here. But we're just going to sim until the trade deadline, hopefully. We might have some owner duties to take care of. Noah Hannafin's back. I want this guy to grow. I'm playing him in the top 4, even though he's the top 6, hoping that maybe will spark his growth. I want to make sure he's on the power play. Yeah, he's on the power play. Okay. So we're hoping that he's hopefully like 86, 87 by the end of the year. Not even next year, like by the end of the year. So it's just not looking good. I mean, we're just not a good team. We're an awful team, actually. Our fan happiness is like... Our owner is mad at us. We are the owner. We're the chief of operations. But we call ourselves the owner. The actual owner is kind of actually angry at us. I'm not sure if we can get fired. I don't know if I have that on or off, or if an owner can get fired. I don't know. But I really hope it don't happen, because I want to move to Baltimore next year and have hopefully a new look, new franchise, and everything like that. Okay, so Carolina player Brett Pesci. So it's looking like we are going to be sellers at the deadline. Some guy we have to talk about potentially getting rid of is Jordan Staal. That's going to raise some questions. I might as well just talk about it now, because I might forget. So Jordan Staal, would it be a market? I mean, there were rumors that the Penguins wanted to get him back last trade deadline. When they got, not last trade deadline, but whenever the year they got Kessel with the draft, the trade deadline before that, they asked about him. So that means there's still a market for him. $6 million for 6 years. He's 29, clearly older than the rest of our team. He's struggling. He's not being much of a leader. Maybe we should do that, but I feel like Rask is having 16 points. Maybe we'll try that. But that puts the 3 playmakers together, and I don't know if I want that. But we'll see. So people were going to say don't trade Jordan Staal, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they traded Eric, I believe. Yeah, they traded Eric. So, maybe the Stahls are what makes us a sucky team. I don't know. Eric did win a cup there, so maybe not. But, that's something we got to think about. Stepniak's definitely out. He's been decent for us, but he's out. How far into the trade deadline are we? Okay, we got a while still. I was hoping that it kind of breezed through this, but we're not. So I got to keep finding stuff to talk about. Ooh, that's bad. Our scouts. Okay, let's scout some goalies. Is that something we should really consider getting after this year? Or a first-time forward, depends. We're clearly going to be a bottom feeder team. Hold on, it just told me something, some kind of tip, and I didn't get to read it. Nordstrom. What did that do? Oh, I didn't even know they had this. Is this new or is this like always been here? I don't know. Oh, this is cool. I didn't even freaking know they had this. I'm an idiot. So last game attendance, only 13th. Yeah, we're not filling the stands, that's for sure. Owner's expected profit, we probably won't get it. Okay, that's bad. Impacted with streaks, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's really bad. 15 out of 1,000. Does that mean like 15 out of 1,000 people in Carolina like us? Like, that's really bad. I mean, we're just... Let's see this crap here. Oh, shoot. This chunk needs upgraded. Usually it tells you, though, so that makes... Or does it not? I mean, yeah. It's interesting. It used to tell you when it needed repaired. Huh. Well, might as well waste our budget here repairing all this freaking stuff. Yeah, unless I was just missing. I mean, it used to tell you. Okay, let's go back to that thing. The overview. Fan happiness. Oh, when our goal was like a 70 concession stand thing. I'm an idiot. How did I not know this was here? Season ticket happiness. Okay, they're not happy with the store. Hopefully we can fix that. Everything else is kind of like we're not happy, but, you know, whatever. Team information. Time until relocation, 5 months, baby. No sellouts this season. There are owner goals. Quiet first round pick, that's gonna be interesting. Okay, now that I know that's it, that's kind of nice. But we're gonna sim for a while here. See if we can at least not go out on an embarrassment. And actually, we wanted to go at the team store, but I just get sidetracked and like forget about everything. So Nordstrom's back. Let's go check out the team store. Why everyone's ticked off at us. Gosh, the fans here. First off, if this was real life and they knew that we're moving, no one would buy anything anyway. But this is a game. We gotta keep in mind set prices. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, we got a thumbs up for tickets. That's not the problem. Okay. You don't like the chicken salad. Is that what they said? Is there even chicken salad on here? Well, I can't read it. They said chicken strips. I mean, that's literally like the low. You want me to charge under, you know, whatever. I mean, we gotta make money. Come on. Screw the fans. We're out of here. We're coming to Baltimore, baby. And I just hit the B button. So we're currently, I believe that said 12, 23, and 2. So, an awful record. Knowing us, we probably won't win one of the lottery picks, so we'll have the 4th overall pick. Tennyson, no one really cares about him. Just sim some freaking games. Quit popping up with all kinds of, we gotta. Colorado. 3-1. Pittsburgh and Washington. That's not going to be a fun 2 games. And Hannafin, of course, gets injured for the actual game. At Winnipeg, that's the team we are doing our GM mode for. We got smacked. shut out 2 games in a row. Good to see our team scoring at 3 games in a row. Oh, I was hoping we can keep that streak going. And now Skinner's injured. The only offensive weapon we have on our team, injured. They might as well call us the Carolina. Not only do they suck, but have a bunch of injured players team. Skinner's back, thank goodness. Not that it really matters at all. Yep, even Skinner's numbers are hurting from this year. Stahl still hasn't turned it on. I'm probably going to put him back there. So the trade deadlines were down there. We'll have a look around the league at the end of this video and get you guys comments on potentially moving out Jordan Stahl. We're definitely doing Lee Stepniak. You couldn't talk me out of that if you tried. But maybe some other players. I guess we're really not looking around the league because actually we're not buying, so it doesn't really matter what other people are offering. Andre Mazzaros is now the one crying about his, I'm injured. Hey, come on. Matt Tennyson. 17. 33. 6. We actually gonna win. Andre Mazzaros is back, the veteran we picked up. Yeah, didn't really add much veteran leadership apparently. He might be on the outs. Yep, he's gonna be on the outs. Oh, he doesn't have 1 year left, so I don't know if I could get that to happen or not. Last week to prove to me that we don't need to sell anyone, that we're a good team. Not that we could come back, but we're actually winning games. And then we just got stomped. Okay, so the trade deadline, we were 22, 34, and 6. That's good enough for probably last in the league, if I had to guess, but maybe not. I mean, there's some pretty crappy teams, right? Right? I mean, come on, surely we're not last. Oh, good, we are. Individual stats, let's have a look at this real quick. I don't know why. What's it really matter? Victor Rask leading our team in points. What a monster. Skinner, Marchand, not doing as good as I would hope when we signed him, but then it's Teravainen, Stahl, Giuseppe, Lindholm, Nordstrom. Stepniak, you're out of here, my man. You're not a third liner. It says you're the third liner, but I'm saying like he'd produce better in the top 6. Dave Legwand, dude, you're out of here. Defensively, even Folk not having a very good year. Mazzaros, get your butt out of town. Goalies, Cam Ward, he's out of here. He's got 1 year left. That's a realistic trade. It seems when he's a goalie. Eddie Lax has a better record than him anyway. let's just see how the AHL squad's doing. Neither goalie's is taken off. Gauthier at least a decent year. Well, let me know what you think about trading Jordan Staal. Let me know what you think about trading anyone else on the team. That's pretty much owner goals. Oh, terrible. Fantastic. Our owner freaking hates us. We're not going to make any profit this year. This is not a good year. Look at the face he's giving us. Holy smokes. We're going to make him a little bit happier, hopefully, when we acquire that first-round pick next episode. But that's pretty much all I have to say about, the hockey stuff. I do want to talk about my channel slightly here. I know it's just NHL, and that's not... They say, you should always have a wide variety to get people in from different, groups and genres and perspectives. And I just don't know what happened, to be honest. I was making Minecraft videos, getting tons of views, 3,000 views a month. It was rolling. Stopped for a few months, picked back up, and it was still doing good. Stopped a few months again, and then it was hitting a brick wall. I like to think some of it's because not many, or a lot less people, maybe Minecraft's not as popular as it was a year or two ago. I like to think that could have a contribution to it. But there's also other big Minecraft YouTubers that are still making the videos and getting hundreds of thousands of views. So I just don't know. It seems like when I try something new, I don't get the views. I did upload a Madden NFL video. I think I got 5 views in 24 hours. I mean, Minecraft I used to get 20, 25 in 24 hours. This I don't even get that much. I get 10, 15. But this is the only thing where I can consistently get at least 25 views, sometimes 55, sometimes 105. But it's consistent, and that's why I've stuck with it. I've tried other stuff and it hasn't worked. I don't know what to do. I do have plans to maybe try some other stuff in the future. I do want to put more dedication to my YouTube channel. These videos, they're not very good. There's no editing to them. There's no intro. There's no outro. There's nothing fancy. It's literally I record the video and upload it. I mean, if I have to edit stuff like skip stuff or edit stuff out, I do that, but it's not like I do anything fun and fancy. I want to be more dedicated. I want to try to make better videos. I can't promise when that's going to start or anything. I do have a lot of school stuff to do. But one thing's for sure, I'm making a new profile picture because that one has the Minecraft thing in it. That's just not me, at least not right now. I'm losing subscribers because I don't do Minecraft, at least I hope. I go up a few and then go down 1 or 2, and I'm like... It's either someone subscribed and then they're like, no, I don't like this guy, and they unsubscribe the next day, or it's people are like, okay, I guess he's never making Minecraft again, I'm unsubscribing. So I don't know, but I just want to see this channel go in a good direction. I appreciate everyone watching. I hope you subscribe, and guess I'll see you next